Here's how you can get perfectly compressed vocals in 6 steps.
I came a long way, but I got so far to go.
These vocals might sound fine on their own, but in a full mix, this inconsistent waveform will get lost. Now, compare that to this consistent one. Controlled, present, and cutting through the mix with every single word. So let's break down exactly how to get this result. First, pick the right compressor. Not all compressors are equal. They each serve different purposes. Because I want this track to stay consistent, I need a compressor focused on dynamic control. I've already tested all of the Logic stock compressors and made this chart to simplify the process. For dynamic control, the Vintage FET is the best choice. So that's what I'm using here. Step 2. With the right compressor loaded, let's start with a clean slate. Makeup gain at 0, auto release off, auto gain off, distortion off. Knee at 0, threshold at 0, ratio maxed out 30:1, attack at 0 milliseconds, and release at 5K milliseconds. Pro tip, save these settings as a default, so now every time you open a new compressor, it's ready to go. Step 3, dial in threshold and ratio. Make sure to cycle over the part with the highest peaks. Next, adjust the threshold. In the graph view, lower it just under the peaks. Switch back to meter view and fine tune until the needle shows around 5 dB of gain reduction. Now for the ratio, start at 1:1, then increase slowly until you're averaging about 3 dB of gain reduction. Remember that number for the makeup gain step later. Step 4, back in graph view, shape the release time. This is a visual example of how a slow release looks. This is a visual example of a fast release. We want something in the middle, like this. I leave the attack as fast as possible. This way, it only catches the tall peaks, giving me that pro level consistency. Step 5, makeup gain and serial compression. Finally, add about 3 dB of makeup gain to balance things out. To smooth things further, I'll use serial compression, stacking a second compressor with the same process. This avoids harsh artifacts while keeping vocals up front and clear. Now, if you want to see the difference in results, this is what you can do. Go to File, Bounce, select Track in place. Destination, new track, uncheck bypass effect plugins. Normalize off. Now the new track is consistent, controlled, and has presence in the mix. Now, if you want to make this process even easier, I've bundled everything into my free compression toolkit. The same charts, step-by-step checklists, and even practice audio files so that you can follow along. The link is right at the top of the description. Grab it for free and start getting consistent pro-level results in your mixes. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.